Russian bear will liberate Europe from contact report 863.
America and Europe will tremble when freedom comes from the East with a hard hand, which is oppressed from America and Europe, but which will be punished by a hard teaching for the sense of world domination, which they wickedly cherish, and thus put countries and peoples into dictatorships. The great bear will come. Who will bring freedom? Russian land, which will put down all the unfreedom that rings out of many mouths in America and Europe, as it does in many other countries around the world, but the bear from the East will destroy it and settle the whole thing into peace and freedom. But it will take a long time until then, with lamentations that are carried out into the world with tears, because evil terrorism, dictatorship, hatred and war deny peace and freedom victory. Might and greed for world domination are tearing the world apart. And in many countries there are even death cries, because America and Europe are carrying out unfreedom and beating the human beings with war, need, and misery. The peacemakers whose actions are based on might are taught by the bear and told that claims to world power stir up evil strife, which leads humanity to death and ruin. Therefore the bear will tear apart all the evil of America, and it will also promise the same to Europe. When wars violently destroy everything in the world, crisscrossing from the world striking America, when the same echoes from the European dictatorship and cries of murder resound from evil terrorism, then the bear will start to bite at the strife, and this will tear apart the evil doings of the Western powers.
The 7th of July, 1949.
The prophecy. Wait, this should actually be said once for the sake of understanding. A prophecy is generally but from time immemorial misunderstood by human beings. This is because a prophecy is actually a threat and not a prediction, but also a reminder that people should not continue to muddle along in the same bad manner as they have done up to now, because otherwise a negative result will result. It is to be said that a prophecy is something that predicts what can happen, especially when everything is done and acted in the same manner as it is done at present and also in the future, so that the result is what the prophecy warns. If, however, the whole course of action changes for the better, and everything is henceforth done in accordance with correctness, then a prophecy referring to it will not be fulfilled, for then what was prophesied will not be fulfilled and everything will change into something better. Then everything will be good. Now, as far as a prediction is concerned, it is based on an effective certainty of a thing or an event, etc., that is unchangeable and will be true, and come true or happen with 100% certainty if everything has been done, that is to say, done correctly. On the other hand, a prediction inevitably comes true and cannot be influenced, changed or stopped with the best words, efforts, actions, and thus with the greatest efforts or with the highest attainable willpower of thought or otherwise. A prediction is based on something that will come to pass and thus happen under all circumstances, and this also when everything possible speaks against its fulfillment. This should be said and explained once, so that human beings may correctly understand the difference between prophecy and prediction.